Good evening. Thanks very much. When I heard Eamon speak this evening, it reminded me of a very special period in my personal development journey, and I'm still very much in the middle of it. And when he was talking, I was flipping through my diary to find this period because it was in here. And I found it on the 14th of January this year when I wrote it. And I've shared this once with my friend who's in the room here this evening. And in order to understand the journey that I went through then, you kind of have to understand my background a bit. I'm originally from South Africa, but I came over to the United Kingdom. And I studied graphics, and I got a degree in graphics, and I decided to become a junior designer. And I lasted 6 months as a junior designer in England, because I designed an advertising campaign that went global, and I got nothing but my junior designer wage. So me being a cocky young kid, I was like, screw this. So what does every 23-year-old kid who thinks he's amazing do? He joins the British Army. So I went off and joined the British Army, and I've just finished 8 years in the British Army. And I left the British Army January last year because I believed I was destined, not destined, I believed that I could accomplish more. I believed I had something to share. I didn't know what, because I'm such an ordinary person. I really am. And I was thinking that these people that you watch at these talks that have got such incredible backgrounds, and they've come from absolutely nothing and own empires, and there's such amazing stuff that I'm just normal. But what I'm going to share this evening is you know when you jump online sometimes and you look at like motivational talks, motivational videos, and some things just hit you. And I watched this one which talked about, it was called like What If? And I decided to write my own journey. And it's called What If, and it's the journey of my mindset. And as Eamon is really where I'm dying to be where you are in the way that your mind is accomplished now. But I'm going through that journey. But what I am confident is that I've made that transition. I've made that transition to know, when you just know in your bones inside you that you're going to be successful. And that's the transition that I've come to now. And I made it on the 14th of January. So please bear with me as I read a couple of notes to remind myself. But here's how it goes. So, what if I don't end up like I imagined? What if my work doesn't actually pay off? What if I stay average and I stay normal? What if my story never actually becomes unique? What if I try and I consistently fail? What if I lose my friends? Or worse, what if I let my family down? What if people don't like what I'm about? What if my idea of crazy is just too crazy? What if pushing my abilities is too much and it happens too quickly? What if I actually lose everything? What if success is for someone else and it's not really for me? What if I'm just alive to continually to work and go to sleep and then work again? What if this new opportunity is actually too much for me and I can't handle it? What if I'm a born follower and I'm not actually destined to be a leader? What if I don't choose the right path and I take the one that gets me lost? What if I'm never as good as the person next to me? What if life of living is something that is up in the sky that I can just stand at the bottom and only look up at it? And what if I'm just sitting and wishing and dreaming? Or, and I began to ask myself, and this is where my mind changed. What if I can simply change the way that I looked at the world? What if today is the beginning? What if I decided who I was? What if my actions created a butterfly effect that sent ripples through the world? What if impossible is actually achievable? And what if I just don't like the word impossible? What if my past has absolutely nothing to do with my future? What if every single day is a completely fresh start, and I can wake up every single morning and decide that it is? What if my dreams, my very own dreams, become the standard? What if my ideas change the way that people see what's possible? What if my doubters, because I've got a lot of doubters, what if I use them to ignite my success? What if my fear of normal becomes greater than my fear of failure? What if I live every second like it's a miracle? And what if every second absolutely is? What if nothing good happens at all unless I make it happen? What if stopping and wasting time is nothing that I am destined to do? Because this is where I realized that the only person that I needed to convince was me. And that's the story that my mind went through on the 14th of January, where I just knew that there was so much more to accomplish, that I could be absolutely everything. That just a normal, everyday person who doesn't have some amazing, unique story to tell everyone and transfer the world can still absolutely go out and motivate people and inspire them. So that's me, Roger Burrows. Thank you.